Kieran, I'm gonna have to Remy us out of here. You ain't gonna be all okay with that? Run, backwards, turning, blah, boop, boop, and away we go. The video is picking up all the piles of bottles. Bottle pile. Bottle. I have a bag of bottles at home for you, and I have a post-it note on it, and every time I put more in it, I count how many are going into it, so that when the bag is eventually ready for you, it'll be a full bag. And I think it takes 288 cans, and then you get $28.80.
Yeah.
288. Yeah, that works. Oh, no, you won't get that anymore because they went down to like 5 cents, I think. I think that's how it went. Yeah, so it'll be like $15 for a bag, or $14.40, which is not too bad, I guess. And also you're not paying as high of a deposit. So it used to be that if a case of pop cost $4, then it would actually cost $5.20. Is that how that works? Yeah, a 12 pack.
I usually take the van in to a gas station and vacuum it out on Sundays. With Miranda Ruckus, usually saddle up the old van.
That is totally fine. I'm not saying don't do that. I'm just saying that I want you guys to have lots of fun on the weekends, right? Because then we can do all the boring crap that we have to do during the week, and stuff like cleaning BA, going to the bank, grocery shopping, all that stuff, because we still have time for fun things, and we do have fun times. But you only get 6 hours with Emily and 6 hours with Miranda. I don't want you guys to waste an hour of that cleaning, right? I feel bad if you did that. I want you to spend 6 hours partying.
My 2 party girlfriends.
Exactly. Big Zoom. Hey, what song did you want me to put back on for the Shrek song? I can't quite remember. Let's just go back and it's probably not number 1. It's probably I'm telling CD rock. We're gonna rock with only CDs. I don't think it's that one.
No, I'm a donkey. I'm not a Shrek. No, I'm not a Shrek. I'm a donkey. And I love my CDs because I got them. CDs. Oh, VA. She likes CDs. That's why I collect them for VA. I love them when Nick comes over and says, donkey. I'm like, yes, Nick. You want to wear the CDs. No auxiliary in there, though. You know, because BA doesn't play that shit. BA doesn't play that shit. BA doesn't play that shit.
Cleveland, cover your ears. Uncle is swearing. Earmuffs.
What?
Some parents say earmuffs when they want to swear in front of their kids. So I tell Cleveland earmuffs. guy doing? I'm about to honk at you, bud. You're doing 20, 30K under the speed limit now. What are you doing? Well, we're doing 60 in a 90 zone. It's kind of dangerous. And I can't get out of their way because there's cars flying past us at the speed limit. Only a little dangerous.
Yeah, I love this song.
Don't be cruel and play MP3s.
Oh, you fatty 2x4. Yeah.
He's calling you a chonker, Cleveland.
What?
Yeah, I believe it. You calling the dog a chonker.
You big old chunker. You big old chunker. Yeah. You big old chunker. Yeah. You big old chunker.
You hear that, Cleveland? You're his bodyguard. He loves you. Look at that face. I'm glad his breath isn't bad because he's pumping it up my nostrils right now. So I'm glad his breath isn't bad because he's pumping it up my nostrils right now. It's not bad, no.
Wait, I was giving him a bunch of kisses and somebody tried to break into the PA with people.
So I think that anybody that tried to break into a vehicle with a pit bull in it would just be asking for it. Right? He's not afraid to bark at the things he wants to bark at.
What?
He's not afraid to bark at the things that he should bark at, right? Like when someone knocks at the door. People walk past our house on the path on the side, like it's a walking path. That's where they're supposed to walk. But he still thinks he needs to bark at them every time. So he is a barker. He's just only like a guard dog barker, I guess, right? Like I saw a dog in a car yesterday barking at a dump truck. Like, I'm pretty sure the dump truck's not going to get you.
Was he Cleveland size or what?
No, he was like Jack's size. So little dogs, they want to make sure everybody knows they're there. You know, like don't squish me and don't walk into me. So sometimes they're more vocal. Whereas Cleveland, he's like, I'm large and I'm in charge.
Like, don't touch my uncle's hand.
Yeah, and it's unfortunate that people are afraid of him without knowing him. But it's a good thing when it comes to like having a guard dog. Like, I don't think I'd ever have a problem walking alone with him at night in a strange neighborhood, right? Like I wouldn't be afraid. I'd be afraid for him because if he were to stick up for me, please don't lick my coat, you weirdo. If he were to stick up for me and he got hurt, that would break my heart.
Yeah.
At the same time, though, if I'm out in the bush and there's a big scary animal like a cougar or a bear, and he decides to fight it and save my life, I'd be sad, but I'd be thankful. But a lot of the times what happens in the bush is that your dog goes and finds the scary animal and runs away from it, and it chases the dog back to where you are. And then the bear or the cougar is like, oh, tasty morsels. Nom, 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 nom. Yeah. So it could go either way. That's That's why I always bring protection in the bush, in multiple forms. The dog being my first line of attack.
I've never been afraid of a dog.
Afraid of my dog or any dog?
Any dog.
Any dog? That's good. I was afraid of dogs for a long time after I got bit by one on the butt. Took Freddie's dog back when I was 18 to help me get over it. Freddie's dog was a German Shepherd crossed with a Great Dane. So it had long hair, but it was the size of a flippin' horse. And I would park across from the driveway there. I don't know what that noise was. That was weird. So you know where we pull into my driveway? Freddie's lived there his whole life, by the way.
Yeah.
So back when I knew him when I was 18, he lived there. And I would just pull up at the end of the driveway across the street, and he would tell the dog I was there, and the dog